Hey guys, it's Gamblefish. I got a battle here for you. It is a unranked battle. It's me and my boy Meat. Hey Meat, what's up? How you doing? I don't know if you'll ever see this. Hopefully. We're just playing for fun. It's nice to play around with people you know. I told them I was gonna play with the setup that I used if I was like super set on not losing a battle, which unfortunately involves me bringing fire rockets and blowing up their general, or maybe not. I don't really remember what I was doing. I think I'm afraid I might have actually told you. We sort of agreed beforehand, I hope, that anything would go. Just, you know, we're playing for fun. It's not like I'm sniping rank 1 generals or whatever. All right. Meat's an awesome guy. I don't know if you ever played him before, but he's a cool dude, and his veterans. These guys aren't veterans. These are his meat shields. Sacrifice the cannon fodder, right? Fucking lower classes. Yeah. He's got the Bow Ashigaru dudes. You trying to fool me with these Bow Warrior wonks. These guys, Naginata Samurais and Katana Samurai mixes. He has got a balanced army, as balanced as they come. He's got his general over there, who's a melee general. I, on the other hand, I just shit out dudes with Naginatas. And, oh, I do have some Katana Samurai. That's cool. Okay, well, I have a little bit of a balanced army. And of course I have my Great Guards, because I don't go anywhere without my Great Guards. Gotta have 2 at all times. Anyways, I am going to give you the secret analysis in how to always beat Meat every time you play him, using my secret awesome strategies of analyzing stuff. Not really. You probably shouldn't listen too much to what I say, because I make shit up as I go along and I don't really know what I'm talking about. So here we go. I'm a professional bullshitter. Alright. So Meat, this is the first of 2 battles. Our second one was going to be on large funds, I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly. And as you might expect, he got a quick start to the game, which is usually a sign of a guy who knows what the hell he's doing, because he's got units selected at the beginning, and he clicks to get movement off, so nothing's wasted. I mean, you can cover, like, I don't know, judge distances in this game, 20 feet, 30 feet, pretty quickly. Can give you an edge in getting to a shrine and getting a position to hold against them. I don't really remember, to be honest, how I won this battle, because looking at it now, I think I probably would have been pretty screwed. Oh, that's right. It's because I used one of my favorite strategies, is you have veteran Naginatas. It seems like a dumb idea to use them as meat shields in loose formation. It actually works out pretty well, especially since he's in like a compact bunch right here and not like spread out in a big giant line, which would have wrapped around me and I wouldn't have been able to do anything about it. Instead, you got your dudes in loose formation. He knows I got my cavalry by now, and so I pulled them over here. Just sort of like, hey, what's up? I'm just going to chill here and threaten you for a while. He realizes I've got no archers, which sort of defeats the purpose of bringing Yari Ashigaru, so he pulls them out and instead puts the melee dudes in the front. Perfect, flawless strategy here. He's got the guys in the back with loose formation to block charges. And he's got Yari cavalry hidden in the woods. That's pretty nice. The one downside is that he unfortunately didn't move his general and didn't move his Yari cavalry in time, so I get the charge off. This one doesn't matter because I don't kill anybody with my charge. But his general, who's a melee general and should even be able to go toe-to-toe with a veteran Great Guard, and he's killing a lot of my guys, he got hit pretty early on by this thing. And even though those guys are in loose formation, I'm just sort of shelling them to get the morale hit in. And I then pull back and realize that I can just get a quick flank on this Yari cavalry and break him, is what I was hoping. And I got his 2 guys, my 2 Great Guard, to sort of sandwich them between them, which killed them off pretty fast. In the meantime, I'm just sort of lobbing dudes out. Fire rockets are almost entirely useless when shooting light, like loose formation dudes. Oh, I didn't snipe his general. That's right, because I'm awesome. Haha. Yeah, no, I admit that I sometimes do that. I used to do that. I don't do that anymore. Anyway, so I killed off the Yari cavalry. His general's down to half strength, which is awesome, because in a big-ass melee general bodyguard like that, things are awful. I've pulled his Yari Ashigaru away, which is really bad for him. Get the hell out of there. What are you doing? Really bad for him, because now he's missing his rear guard, which was keeping those guys so concentrated. It was the right move to come in to provide support for his general. Absolutely the right move. But since it was so far away, since he decided to charge, I have a bit of an advantage going in here. I didn't really kill that many guys. I killed a couple guys with those things, but not anything more than I would have killed with a gunman. Anyways, I decided to just charge in and get his guys tied up, and because he's got archers in the back, right? Just get the archers tied up. If he sends guys back here, perfect, because my charge will take them out. I put everyone back in tight formation because I'm tying up his archers, and he indeed sends one of his dudes back here, and while he's distracted by getting his general out of range, getting his guys back here, getting his archers to shoot at my dudes and stuff, I get the charge on him. being in loose formation is not a good idea, and especially when I've got the charge bonus. He tries to focus up right at the end because he knows he's a good player, knows what's going on, but he still is kind of in loose formation, and it just provides a really, really weak line. And you can see his guys got his, well, those are Ashigaru, but his Naginata Samurai got killed by my dudes charging in, even though that. He got his archers pulled back and he's shooting at my guys, but his front line was breaking because he pulled dudes back to protect his archers, didn't have his dudes there, didn't get his archers to soften my charge, and once his melee guys break, his archers are not going to, no matter, even if he had a bunch of them, he's not going to be, if those were gunmen instead, different story, but he's not going to be able to beat my guys once his dudes break, and my veterans are really high level. And when I'm in stand and fight, they just, I mean, they're just cutting through them. I didn't lose very many at all. Anyway, I still got the one Great Guard going around. I figured I'd chase down these guys a little bit to make sure they didn't rout, and then swing back around and hit them and provide a morale hit for the flank. And even though his general's still alive, he's shooting at my general, which would be a good idea, but it's a little bit too late at this point. I've got the melee guys, and at this point, he's not going to be able to beat me with Yari Ashigaru and Bowman. So, anyways, Meat, if you're watching this video, you're swell dude. Swell. People don't say that anymore. You're an awesome guy, man. Hope we play again sometime. And speaking of playing again, I guess I'm just going to go and load up the 14K battle we had. If you see this dude, watch out for him. I surprised him with rockets and stuff like that. Like I said, this was sort of me showing him what I was doing at the time in terms of battle tactics and stuff like that, and they were a big part of it. And currently my dudes are just sort of sweeping them out. He's like, I'll charge you at the last minute, and that would have been really bad, but Great Guard can beat Naginatas if they hit him from behind, so. And it didn't really matter at this point. Your general is sitting in the middle on an invisible toilet. Oh, he's up now. But your bodyguard can keep them off for a while, and if you slam them from behind with a Great Guard, even the Naginatas are not going to last forever. Although they were inspired, which was a pain in the butt. And even if they had killed my general, I've got all my samurai cleaning up his dudes up north, and I probably would have been okay. And I still got my Great Guard. They're not going to break, and they encourage my other guys. So, get the morale bonus, and yeah, it was a good fight. It was a good fight. It really was. If I had to make any suggestions to him, it would be keep being awesome, and to not scatter your guys out like that. Although, because loose formation is not going to do you any good when I didn't have any range. He had him in loose formation for the rockets, but once they got close, he probably should have put them back, and that would have made them last longer here. Get the archers to do more stuff, and it would have been fine. Oh, actually, my general got killed. Well, this will just go to show you what I mean about having the infantry is like the best part. Speed it up, and eventually the Naginata Samurai get killed. His guys are going to run away, and his general can't win the battle by himself. Oh, this was much closer than I remembered. Okay. Well, eventually, you see what I mean. All my guys come back, and then he goes out in a blaze of glory. Brah, bah, 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 bah.